Hey YouTube, this is the Robinhood investor. Hope you had a great day of trading. As always, I really appreciate your support. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to learn about investing, subscribe to this channel. Today I want to talk about my portfolio, currently at $269,688. Currently the market is very volatile and it's been trending downwards. There's a lot of recent negative sentiment. But if you look at the S&P 500 overall, you could see that past year it's down 12%, but I think long term it'll continue to do well. Make sure you stick to the end of the video for all my stock positions. So I'm going to go over my portfolio overall. My largest position is an ETF is Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, which tracks 500 largest U.S. companies, makes up 5.72% portfolio, or $15,426. I'm up 40% on this position. Next is Vanguard Information Technology ETF. This makes up 5.79% portfolio, or $15,603. I'm up 142% on this position. Next is Apple, which makes a lot of consumer electronics. Majority of revenue is iPhone. They also make Mac computers, iPad, tablets, and their services business continues to grow. And there's been recent rumors about a new product line in their VR, AR, virtual reality space, which makes sense as other product categories slow down. This makes up 11.54% portfolio, or $31,099. I'm up 248% on this position. Next is NVIDIA, which makes GPU chips. This makes up 7.98% portfolio, or $21,504. Up 219% on this position. Next is Microsoft, which makes a lot of enterprise solutions, including cloud computing and productivity software, or operating system as well. Windows makes up 7.04% portfolio, or $18,965. I'm up 194% on this position. Next is Amazon, which is big in the e-commerce space, as well as Amazon Web Services, cloud computing. Makes up 6.7% portfolio, or $18,054. Up 8.46%. I do plan on continuing to add more Microsoft as well as Amazon. Next is Alphabet Class A shares, which is the parent company of Google. A lot of the revenue is from the online advertising. Makes up 3.34% portfolio, or $9,016, up 119% on this position. Alphabet Class A shares has voting rights. Class C shares does not have voting rights. This makes up 2.63% portfolio, or $7,087, up 118% on this position. Next is Visa, which is big in the payment processing space. Makes up 4.82% portfolio, or $12,987, up 70% on this position. Next is Johnson & Johnson, which is big in the healthcare space, whether it's consumer, pharmaceutical, or medical devices. This makes up 3.83% portfolio, or $10,332, up 37% on this position. Johnson & Johnson is a pretty solid dividend stock. Next is United Health, which makes up 3.56% portfolio, or $9,599, up 191% on this position. Meta Platforms, which majority of the revenue is online advertising. This includes products Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Oculus. This makes up 3.53% portfolio, or $9,507, down 10% on this position. I do plan to continue to add more to my this position. Tencent, which is a big Chinese technology company, makes up 3.16% portfolio, or $8,521, down 9.19% on the position. Tencent is big in financial services, gaming, social media, variety of different services in the technology space. Next is Alibaba, which is big in e-commerce as well as cloud computing in China. Makes up 3.16% portfolio or $8,512. I'm down 29% on this position. Even though it's down, I do plan to continue to hold this. I do believe in it long term, but with all the recent volatility, I think at a macro level, not only US stocks are affected, but Chinese stocks as well. So you can see this downward trend. McDonald's, which is a big restaurant chain, makes up 2.81% portfolio or $7,568. 56.94% on this position. Another good dividend stock. Next is Costco, which makes up 2.54% on this. Yeah, it makes up 2.54% of my portfolio or $6,835, up 95% on this position. Interesting thing about Costco is even with all the volatility, you can see it continues to trend upwards in the long run just because in the warehouse membership space, a lot of the products you buy in bulk and it's cheaper than buying individually. So it's a pretty solid dividend growth stock. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. They make a lot of CPU chips. Makes up 2.37% of my portfolio or $6,382, down 10% on this position. I do plan to continue adding more to TSM. You can see it dipped heavily with all the recent negativity around chips, and there's a decrease in demand, but I do believe in TSM long term. Berkshire Hathaway makes up 1.95% portfolio or $5,244, up 46% on this position. This is a holding company that includes companies like Apple, I think B of A and American Express, but yeah, Apple is one of the largest positions, and you can see it's been a pretty solid. You can see it dipped recently, but I think it'll continue to do well. And recently, there's been increase in technology holdings like Apple, so they continue to seek good value stocks with good potential upside. Next is Home Depot. Makes up 1.97% of my portfolio or $5,308, up 81% on this position. Mercado Libre, which is a big e-commerce play in Latin America, so that includes Mexico, Argentina, and Brazil. Makes up 1.84% portfolio or $4,967, down 39% on this position, but I do plan to continue to add more to Mercado Libre just because I do believe with Latin America, there's a lot of opportunities for growth. It's an emerging market, and with an e-commerce, Mercado Libre is one of the largest platforms in Latin America. I do believe in their upside. Boeing has not been doing well, but I do plan to continue to hold this. I might liquidate this position, we'll see. This makes up 1.53% portfolio or $4,118, down 39% on this position. AT&T is a terrible holding. I'm down 38% on this position. Makes up 1.46% portfolio or $3,943. We'll see what I do with AT&T. Next is PayPal. Makes up 1.42% portfolio or $3,833, down 35% on this position. There's a lot of volatility with PayPal. See, it's only up 37% in the past 5 years. I might add more to PayPal. I do believe in their long-term prospects, so we'll see. Next is CrowdStrike Holdings, which is in cybersecurity. And as more time goes by and more users use CrowdStrike Holdings, their platform gets smarter with identifying cyber attacks. makes up 1.41% on my portfolio, or $3,809. I'm up 24% on this position. I might add more to CrowdStrike, just because I believe with a lot of companies digitizing and becoming online, there is an increase in demand in cybersecurity, and CrowdStrike is a pretty key player. Shopify, which is big in the e-commerce place. If any company or brand wants to sell their products online, Shopify is the way to go. And this makes up 1.35% portfolio, or $3,634, down 61% on this position. I do plan a dollar cost average on this position. Wow, it took a really big hit. You can see at one point it was $169 per share, but now it's $33. So I'm gonna add more. Adobe, they have a lot of solutions for in the creative space. This makes up 1.14% portfolio, or $3,076, down 21% on this position. Block, which is the parent company of Square or Cash App, makes up 1.14% portfolio, or $3,082, down 60% on this position. You see a lot of these tech companies taking a significant dip, but I do believe in them long term still. We'll see what happens with their upcoming earnings report, but I do plan to continue to hold them in the near future. Next, Era Energy makes up 1.06% portfolio, or $2,847, up 80% on this position. I do plan to continue to hold this. Disney, I plan to continue adding more to Disney. I actually like Disney more than Netflix, just because I do think their intellectual property is better and stickier, and they're also more diversified in their entertainment, theme park space. Makes up 1.01% portfolio, or $2,713, down 15% on this position. Yeah, I plan to add more to Disney. The Trade Desk, which is also in the online advertising space, makes up 0.49% portfolio, or $1,326, 25% on this position. See, also this one took a significant dip. I was up pretty high, but it dipped, but we'll see. Twilio, which has a lot of communication solutions and web services, makes up 0.41% of my portfolio, $1,099, down 61% on this position. You can see it really took a dip. I do plan to continue to hold it long term. Will not add any to the position though. Teladoc, which is a telehealth company, makes up 0.39% portfolio, or $1,057, down 58%. See also Teladoc took a significant hit. Wow, it's only up 11% in the past 5 years. That's crazy. Yeah, I do plan to continue to hold Teladoc. Will not add any to this position either. Baozun, which is a Shopify of China. This one took a crazy dip, down 49% past 5 years. This makes up 0.51% portfolio, or $1,368, down 66%. And that's my last stock position. I do have one Ethereum in this portfolio. I have more in my Coinbase account, but I'm up 77% on my Ethereum position. Now taking a look at my recent history, I'm just gonna go over my transfers. You can see I've been trying to add more to my Robinhood portfolio, just because with all the recent volatility, I think it's a good time to buy, especially when it's down. And when there's a lot of negative sentiments, I believe in it long term. So that's why I'm adding more to my portfolio. So you can see July, I added $1,000. June added $1,500 and $1,000. I withdrew from in May just because I had some expenses, but March 2022 withdrew a little as well. Added 1,000. Added 1,500 in February, 1,000 here, 1,000 there, 1,200 here, 1,500 there, 1,000 here, another 1,000 there. Oops. So yeah, overall I've been trying to add more to my portfolio, and adding more to my positions as well. I do believe that even though there's a lot of recent volatility long term in 10 to 15 years, a lot of these positions I still have confidence in. But yeah, that's all in my portfolio. What are your thoughts on these positions? Comment down below. Remember to use my referral links below, and both of us get $20 for using personal capital or free stock for using Robinhood. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to learn about investing, subscribe to this channel. See you next video.